Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the SATAMonkeys Podcast. I'm your host, Earth the Fat, and today I am joined by Ryanix, or Ryan, or Epic Man 253956,
Hello.
and
Hello.
Melon Wrap, or I like breakfast in bed, but I love breakfast in head with a Bionicle image.
Brand new whip. What's hoppin'?
And today we'll be interviewing our guest host here, our special guest, PocketGaming.
Yo, what's good?
What's up, dude?
What's good? Get that energy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just need that energy out here sometimes.
So for those who don't know Pocket, at least back in, what was it, 2016, 2017, he was pretty big in Minecraft Pocket Edition YouTubing, big Minecraft Pocket Edition YouTuber, who I personally watched a lot of. I don't remember how long, but I watched you since at least, like, I think 2015, like early 2015.
No, I could believe it for real. Like, that's when things were really starting to pick up. But, oh, man, it's a hell of a story since that point on. For real.
I'm trying to think here. I should preface it too. That's how I know you. And well, I'll be straight up here. I'm not sure if Ryanix or Melon knew you before. I brought up the idea of bringing you on for an interview. But Melon was a do you know what Mob Crush is?
Oh, my gosh, yes, of course.
Yeah, Melon was one of the. Were you one of the last, actually, Melon? One of the last partnered Mob Crush streamers?
Yes, yeah. I was the last. Yeah.
You were the
Really?
last one?
We were the last wave. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Dude, I actually DM'd them, I think, like 2 months ago. And I was like, yo, I know you guys have been, like, kind of, I don't want to say struggling, but kind of struggling out here, man. If you guys need some people to stream, let me know. And they just didn't even reply. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're mainly focused on like restreaming tools now. So they're like on Streamlabs. So they have like a restream tool now. So they're not really focused on their own platform anymore.
It's just such a shame, though. You know what I mean? Like, the potential they had, and they just...
Yeah.
And all that money they got funded to, like, I'm pretty sure it was like $3 to $4 million they got funded. And dang, yeah, now no one talks about them.
Yeah,
So
their
that's sad.
staff are cool. They shadow banned me from Melon's chat for literally just being in, like, just saying shit in his chat, but I was a moderator. And then
You get
when I
banned a
brought it
lot,
up
don't
to
you?
what?
You get banned a lot, don't you?
I do get banned every once in a month, maybe, from something of some sort. But yeah, no, I got banned. I forget what the fuck I was saying. I was saying probably just some bad joke. And some employee said, yo, you need to stop it. He used some weird messaging system that I didn't know existed in Mob Crush. Or I'm going to ban you. I'm like, okay, sure. Whatever, I'll stop. And then he shadow banned me. I'm like, okay, great. I contacted their staff. They blocked me. After a 40-minute call on Discord, they blocked me. It was really cool. But I guess let's get to, and then Epic, by the way, Ryanix. I'm not sure if he knew anything about you beforehand. I don't know.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Ryanix just sounds like your age demographic of a viewer. No. Let's get into your stuff though. So when did you first join YouTube? Like, was the JLove channel your first account, or was there an earlier one?
So the JLove channel was the original Pocket Gaming channel. I just renamed it. And then I came to the community in like 2014 realistically. That's like when I started posting consistently. But I think the first ever video was like October 2013. And I like just was doing like a screen recorder or whatever. And I was just trying to show people how to get it. But obviously, it's a horrible video. But yeah, that's how I got started, 2013, 14. And then I took a huge break, dude, in 2017 for 3 years.
Very, very huge break.
Yeah, went pretty irrelevant.
I remember your what was it? I was looking earlier. It said your most popular video was like how to build a car in Minecraft Bedrock Edition.
Oh man, that video. I did not think you would ask me about that video, dude. Oh, I hate watching those videos. I really do. Like, I love the nostalgia, but I hate how bad the quality is and all that. I'm just like, dude. And then I hate how that gets good support compared to other videos that you actually work hard on. You're just like, wow.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
It's always how-to videos that get the most like views.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. I didn't think about that. My most viewed video is a how-to video. Oh my god.
Your second most viewed is 13-year-old plays Minecraft PE demo.
Dude,
cool.
that video could. I probably need to private that video. It could probably get me canceled. It probably could. I think there's something I said in that video that's controversial now that it wasn't controversial like 6 years ago.
Ooh.
Just don't watch that video.
All right.
I'm a private.
I'm
You guys
going
can't
to
watch
watch
it on the
that
podcast.
video.
Oh
Don't watch that
man.
video.
You can literally hear. I think it's in the first like 10 seconds. I say something so out of line. Or actually, there's a terrible intro like first 10 seconds. But yeah, there in the first like 5 seconds I'm talking. It's bad.
Is it as bad as that meme of the guy who has his YouTube channel name is like pedophile gaming YT?
What the?
Oh my, no, not as bad as that kid.
Okay,
That kid-
good.
Oh my god, dude. That dude came out the same time as Rainbow. Like his videos were so funny though. Like I like obviously it's messed up, but like dude, it was just so funny how he's just like, yeah guys, it's pedophile gaming here, and I don't understand why this one YouTuber, and he's like roasting this dude. His name is like KEALert or something like that. He's just roasting this one YouTuber who's got like 1 million subs, and he's like, yeah, this guy, doesn't even understand, bro, that this is all just a joke, what a clown, and then guess what? His account gets like taken down or something. 2 weeks later, I'm like, dang.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he expected with the name of pedophile gaming.
Yeah, I mean, honest to God, he should have just changed the name as soon as it got somewhat attention.
Yeah.
Now it's just, yeah. Now it's just a meme.
So J-Love was your first channel though.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not, dude. I had that video open in a tab. I just closed it. The one you did want me to watch. I'm not gonna watch it. I'll take your word for it. That's bad, but all right. Let's see here. So when did you? Well, I can answer that. When you first started uploading content, if this is your channel, it looks like around 2014, early 2014, mid 2014.
Yeah, that's when we really got rolling.
What else here? So do you still have it? Well, is the upload here how to get a screen recorder from 7 years ago? From October 19th, 2013. Is that your first video, or is there an earlier video that was privated?
No, that's the first ever video.
It's
Yeah,
the
that's
first ever video.
First ever time I ever, was just like, you know what, let's just upload. And yeah, little did I know, that would change my life, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Comments are turned off.
Are they really?
Yeah, they are.
On what video? My first ever one?
Yeah, how to get a screen recorder.
Oh, YouTube did that. I actually didn't.
Oh, wow.
Wow, I don't know why.
Yeah.
I actually don't know why. Dude, no, you can literally see the comments on it. Like, I swear, like, I checked that video out like a month ago and it was just fine.
Oof. That sucks. Step
Oh,
one,
yeah,
change your
comments
date
are
to
turned off.
2012.
Wow.
Emu for iOS. I remember that, dude. I remember that
dude.
stuff.
I'm actually kind of upset. Did they really just private my video because my voice was that high pitched or something? Because it's the only thing I
Yeah,
could
it
think
might be.
about.
Yeah, I don't know. YouTube said they were going to be doing that for content created by children, so I guess that's what they
Yeah,
did.
they definitely did.
Gangstar
Gosh.
Rio, Minecraft PE. Wait. Oh, that's
Wow.
weird. Your first video has Minecraft PE downloaded, and then your second one is playing, or maybe it's not your second one. It's your third one is playing the demo version of Minecraft PE.
Yeah. Little did I know how funny that video was too, dude. Like, just thinking about it in hindsight, like, that's kind of iconic, dude, because I don't think anyone can possibly play that Minecraft version anymore, the demo.
The only way to is if you well, I'm not even sure if you can on like newer iOS versions, but I know with the jailbreak you can install the IPA and
And you
play
could
it through
download
that.
it.
Yeah,
Mm,
and I'm one of the few who still have it on their App Store account.
no way.
Yeah, I'm also one of the few who paid $14 for Minecraft PE on mobile, because at one point it did cost that much.
Dang.
And then I had a friend before me who paid $30 for it the month prior, because the price was at 30 then. I don't know why Mojang wanted $30 for an unfinished mobile port.
The clout. It was the clout that Minecraft had back then, though. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Minecraft was popping, dude. Like 2013, 14, I swear everybody played Minecraft.
Yeah.
Everybody.
That was like the Minecraft Renaissance era.
Just I'm just looking at the how to get a screen recorder video, and you're on your home screen of your iPod, and it's supposed to be the apps line up with the shelf, and then there's like hats and stuff, and it's just off by like that much that's not perfectly on.
Oh, it is, yeah.
I think I had some sort of like jailbreak thing that was making it do that.
It looks like it.
That is weird actually. That is so weird.
Temple Run 2, Tiny Tower, Minecraft PE, Gangster Rio. We got the works here.
I was playing Gangster Rio, dude.
Yeah,
I was just a regular 13-year-old kid there.
Yeah, I only got into the
Regular
Gangstar games at Gangstar Vegas, and that game is awful. That game's absolute garbage.
Dude, Gangstar, yeah, they let down. I don't know how they are now, but back then they were just a letdown. Because like the people who couldn't have consoles and get or like PCs and get GTA, you were relying on Gangstar.
Yeah,
and it just didn't.
What's weird for me to think about it, and also as someone who just bought an Oculus Quest 2, is like people who can't get PCs, they may go for the iPad still, but they also have the option of going for VR now. So people's like first experiences with stuff could be a lot different than ours were in terms of like first games, or at least first more internet based games. I don't know, like my first games were on the PS2, but first
really
modern games, yeah.
Dang.
My it's more like because my parents got one for my cousin before I was born, and then he didn't want it at all. So we just kind of had it, and I had, what was it? Some NASCAR 2002 Thunder, and I played the shit out of that because it's all I had. And then 2012 when we got a Wii, I got Lego Batman 2, which part of last year I was world record in because I still play that game. But yeah, no, when I think my first like actual game that wasn't on a console was probably Minecraft PE, or maybe Jetpack Joyride. It was one of the two. It was probably Jetpack Joyride because it was free. But yeah,
Jetpack Joyride, dude. Oh, that game was so fun. I wish I could play it right now.
It's pretty good. It's still pretty good actually. It's not like a cash grab. I thought it would be by now because I downloaded it the other day, but it's not really cash grabby. It's
You
just
downloaded
the
it the other day.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Man, I don't know. It's just all. I'm like overwhelmed with thoughts because it's just all coming back. Because I was really into mobile gaming and shit. I'm not sure if I still have the video saved, but there was a video where I said mobile gaming will be the future. And in a way, I was right with the Switch. But at the time, I meant like phone games, and I don't know why I would say something that stupid. And that's slowly just changed into other mobile shit. But I've always really liked like mobile games, so. Every now and then I'll look up something related to like MCPE, even though I'm at this point kind of sick of Minecraft and I don't play it too much. Every now and then I look up something related to MCPE, and then a while ago, I don't remember how long ago it was at this point, like a year, I saw your video saying you were coming back. I was like, oh, Pog.
Dang, you saw that
cool.
video. What a real one. I probably replied to your comment though, because I went back to my old channel and I replied to like 3,000 comments, just letting people know I was back.
I saw a comment on the 13-year-old video from 7 months ago. It said, "Hey, yeah, I'm making videos again. Like, check this channel out." What is it? Hey, it's Pocket Gaming. I haven't been back in a long time. Check out the new video, please, from 7 months ago.
Yeah, dude, people were like, "What?" They just could not believe it. I mean, usually when people quit Minecraft, there's some people that come back, and they usually leave and come back. But like most people, when they leave and they leave for a couple years, they usually don't come back,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I'm looking at some of the comments on the 13-year-old plays Minecraft PE, and there's one where it's just lol pocket exclamation mark in all caps, 3 laugh cry emojis. You have really chanced XD.
Oh man.
This is from 3 years ago.
You have really chanced.
What does that even mean? You have really changed. Like, what does that actually mean, though?
He definitely means to say you've really changed, but messed up.
Oh,
Chance.
Oh, I'm so dumb, dude. I wasn't even thinking about that.
You have really chanced. God, I love just looking back at shit like that.
The only 2 videos on his YouTube channel are Lion Maker like Instagram live stream.
Okay. All right, let's move on for the 13-year-old plays Minecraft demo because we keep coming back to
I'm
that.
stuck in that video too. I keep watching it.
So what got you into MCP? Was it like a lack of computer or just?
Yeah, kind of like just not having the PC and stuff. And then I remember just one day I was like, well, dude, I like watching these Minecraft Hunger Games videos. And so, found out about LBSG. I was like such a fanatic about it. I was watching guys like Nexy and them, JFM.
I remember JFM. I remember JFM, AA12.
Yep.
I don't remember RageElixir. I'm not sure if he came in late or if I just never saw his shit. And I also remember what was it? NCH Skyline, who wasn't really a MCPE YouTuber, but he made a bunch of intros for Minecraft Pocket Edition people. He goes by Noah now, but like with the weird like NaOH, like the elements. I remember he made AA12's intro though. There's nothing notable about it that I can think of, but he made one of them. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think here. What is one? I think I discovered you like mid-20. It was either end of 2015 or mid-2016. I don't remember specifically though.
Was it like from the survival games videos? Because I remember every day I was just posting just like SG, like a new episode and stuff, and just I don't know. People were actually liking it because they were like, no one else is doing this in the community.
I think it was from SG. Yeah.
I mean, no one was being as went as deep with it as I did, or like top 5 kills of the week. I think I had something like that going.
Yeah, I'm looking back here at the thumbnails. Yeah, it was definitely your survival game stuff. That was definitely it because I remember all of these thumbnails. I'm pretty sure one of the guys who had do your thumbnails I went and talked to, and he made one of mine for free. I don't remember if that may not be accurate though, but I do. Yeah, these are all familiar. I'm pretty sure. I'd have to go back and look. But I also remember I found your channel around the same time I found both Melon and Rhineeks because I found them literally within a week of each other. Because I was just looking for people to collab with, which means I don't know, the PEAlert stuff probably happened soon after. But I'll move on to some more questions here because I'm more rambling and I don't like when I ramble. So what made you get into MCP over Java? I mean, it seems like circumstance. I already asked that.
I mean,
go ahead.
It's just the loyalty now, though. Like, because you can think about it now too. Like, why would you still play PE over Java? I mean, now it's just loyalty.
Is the hate for people who play survival games on Bedrock over MCPE still there? Because I remember that was a thing.
What? Repeat that again.
Like the hate for people who play like on mobile servers, like the mobile LBSG, for example, is the hate for people who play that on Bedrock Edition on like Windows 10, is that still there? Because I remember people really hated people.
Yeah, it was really, really bad before. It's not as bad now, but I know like Ant Venom made a video and then like Potato Pie in our community like responded to his and he was like, yeah, I disagree with this and that, but I do see, his points for this. Basically, they're saying like it's just like they're trying to say it's like kind of a broken game when it's not. But also just like with the PvPers, they don't like, like for example, I have a friend named Panduma. He posts TikToks and like they've been doing really good. He's been getting like 10,000 views on like his like last 4 or 5 TikToks, and he'd like post these really sick PvP clips in like Treasure Wars where like, he does this one move where like he'll go and breaks this person's bed, and they come over to the base. He throws an ender pearl in the sky, and then he runs like towards the edge and they follow him, and then he just teleports, and it like looks super dope. And it's like crazy, and then you still have people commenting like, oh, if this was on Java I would totally love it. And it's like, what? Like I don't know how people can appreciate, I just don't understand that.
Yeah. I don't know. I remember for a little bit I played Windows 10, and I'm pretty sure I got like 7 comments like consistently that were just people saying, wow, I can't believe you play Windows 10 over MCPE for survival games, you're fake. And I literally just did it because that's all I could record, because Apple had just updated shit, or I just updated my iPad and the jailbreak didn't work, so I couldn't record.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's way better now though. They're not going to be doing that. Like, they're not going to comment on your video and be like, "Oh, you're playing Bedrock,"
Yeah.
I cannot. No, they're not going to do that. Like, they're not. Yeah.
Different community vibe.
Yeah, it's a different community now. It's a lot less. I would say it's a lot less toxic. Well, way less toxic now, and there's a lot more. I'd say there's a lot more. Like I don't know. Like before, it seemed like there was a younger audience playing the game. Now it seems like it's a little older. But I don't know. I feel like it's in the right hands with the Hive and all that instead of Lifeboat.
Yeah. Oh, Lifeboat shut down?
Yeah.
Wow, I did not hear about that. I'm really
Wait,
out of the
Lifeboat
loop.
shut down?
I didn't know. Well, oh wait, okay. Walk me through what you meant. The people were in the hands of the Hive. So did Lifeboat
Oh no,
shut down?
I meant like Lifeboat fell off. Like no one plays on it. 'Cause it's just
Oh,
on the
gotcha.
server. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still partnered somehow. Trust me, we've made a lot of videos I've made at least like 2 videos talking about them. It's just disappointing. It's
Yeah.
just disappointing.
I saw you post a new one about the Hive, but I didn't
Yeah,
see.
their Java is shutting down.
Mm. Yeah, that's where I've heard it. I did hear the Hive before. I didn't know they had a mobile one. But I did hear that they had a Java one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember do you remember the LBSG leaks? Like when they leaked a bunch of people's email addresses and passwords and shit?
Yeah, dude, that was crazy to me. Like, I don't know how the only reason why that was all happening is just because they weren't, they were just being cheap with it. They weren't paying for the best security with all that stuff. They just weren't being smart, like honestly at all. Like, I don't know how you can go from having 50 to 60,000 concurrent players on a game that's like just got so much potential, on the rise. And then by the time the game started blowing up, you fall down to like 5 to 10,000 players, and then even lower than that now. And the problem is, dude, you hop on that server, it's so laggy, dude. Like you'll be lagging in the hub for like 30 to 40 seconds before you can really move and stuff. And then, you play game mode, it's the same game modes as 2015. Like you look at the Skywars maps, they're the same as before, 2015.
Yeah.
And that's the problem, dude. Like you gotta evolve, you gotta adapt to the way things are now, and they just don't.
Yeah, the only really good Pocket Edition server I remember is the Hypixel one, which only lasted for like 6 or 7 months, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Before they shut it down. It had no lag. At least for me, it had no lag. There were barely any hackers, and they had so many game modes that were not in anything else. Like they had the prop hunt or whatever. I think they just called it hide and seek, but it was literally prop hunt. And it was really fucking cool.
Yeah, they were just saying though, like the reason why they shut it down is because it just wasn't nearly the quality as the Java server. But like the way I'm looking at it, it's like, dude, you guys gotta realize there's no possible way you would do that at that time, Like now, if they made a return, I feel like it would be different. I feel like if they came back now, the servers are way better than to like use with plugins and all that stuff when you're coding it. So
Oh yeah.
yeah. Before though, you remember how big of a train wreck that was. Like Lifeboat, there'd be some days where they have a crazy funky update, not even because of them, but because of Minecraft, and you'd be like, what is going on, dude?
Yeah, I remember that. It was really fun to deal with that. Really great, really cool. I don't know. I wish Hypixel never shut down their mobile stuff though. It was really good for what it was. It probably, if it launched again now, would be really amazing because like you can actually use plugins and stuff. I'm pretty sure they had to make almost everything from scratch back then because I had never seen a prop hunt game mode on any MCPE server before that. Except, for like people who made their little videos with modded clients, which were nearly impossible. And I forgot to take the batteries out of the phone. There we go. But yeah, very professional podcast, if you couldn't tell. I was pushed down to the wire. I almost had to say never mind because we had someone over until like literally 4:06, then you joined at like 4:12. And also pardon the background noise because my room is right next to the bathroom. So it's really cool to record stuff. Move on here. So when did you first hit 1,000 subscribers?
Probably in like 2014, I think.
2014. Yeah. That's pretty fast growth, all things considered. Because your first video was like end of 2013, so 1,000 subscribers and like that's pretty good. And then who was your first collab with?
First collab. Oh my god, who was it? I think it was either this dude named Dan Levi. You guys probably know him.
I remember him, yeah.
Or oh wait, no, it was definitely my buddy. So it's my IRL friend. His name is Andrew. So actually, people don't know this, but when we made Pocket Gaming, it was a channel for 2 people actually, and then I just ended up taking over because I was doing like all the work. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna change the password now. So he was kind of upset at me for that, but I was telling him, I was like, dude, you just don't even care. So
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, no, it was this video called Duplication Glitch. It was like one of like my first 10 videos, and it actually has like 10K views, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was in that video.
MCPE 0.9.0 duplication glitch. I have your oldest videos pulled up right here. I just haven't closed it. There's a lot here. It's interesting that you're like
back, dude.
your first video has 1.7K views, then your second 726, then your third has 96,000 views. It's insane.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Imagine
dude,
uploading your third video at 13 years old and it getting that much. Well, probably not that
Yeah.
much attention immediately, but even so.
13-year-old me was very happy, and the thing is, I think I actually took myself out of the algorithm with that video. I think because I privated all my videos on this channel for like 2 years, from like 2017 and 19, so I stunted the growth of that video big time. But it's the fact that it's got almost 100K for a 13-year-old me would be happy right now. So yeah.
all from the free Minecraft demo, but I'm not gonna get it. That's what, like the fourth time
And a
I've
free
gone
screen
back to it
recorder.
now.
That demo video, man, we may as well just watch it. No, I'm kidding. Let's not watch that.
So getting to the drama part of the MCP community, has your opinion changed on RageElixir? Because I remember you used to, every now and then in a video, you just kind of go hard on RageElixir for a video.
I mean, dude, for me, yeah, 100%. I mean, I've talked to him. I got in Discord calls with him like probably like 7 to 8 times the last year, and he's a very chill guy. You know, I definitely told him that, I apologize for, what I mean, because if you think about it, yeah, he was being definitely dramatic, but is it really worth like canceling somebody over like, making videos for like a younger audience? It's not.
Yeah.
Now, is it worth canceling somebody for being like a child predator or something serious like that? Yeah.
Yeah,
like, that's
absolutely.
yeah. So obviously, I apologize. I mean, it was just the immaturity I had, but yeah, no. But nowadays, people are telling me, they're like, well, dude, now you talk about UI stream like you do RageElixir. I'm like, dude. Let's not even go there. But yeah, I don't feel the same way. Definitely not.
Yeah. How did you meet YaBoiAction?
Okay, so I remember this time. All right, so sorry to the viewers who know me normally watch my PG content and stuff. I mean, usually I just never swear in my videos just so I don't get demonetized. But yeah, man, I basically commented on a video of KingJones's, and I was like, not gonna lie, dude, you seem like kind of a bitch when I first watched this video, but I actually kind of fuck with you. I told him that, and he was like, wait, did you just talk shit to me and then compliment me? So, obviously 13-year-old me and Jones were really aggressive, right? So we got in a Discord call or a Skype call. We started cussing each other out for like an hour, I think, and then YaBoiAction joined. He started cussing me out too. And then we all became homies after that. I don't know how or what happened. I don't know if like they just thought I was chill or something after, because I was a squeaker, but yeah, and then that was just how we met. But after that, Action was just that one guy I could always relate to on YouTube and stuff. And still to this day I can now. So yeah.
That's cool. And then how'd you meet KingJones? Or you said that, yeah, you commented on one of his videos.
Yeah, commented on one of his videos, and I was oh wait, actually no, let me rephrase this. So that's how I met Jones. Actually, I met him from commenting on that video, and I did kind of meet Action like that, but actually, I think Action commented on this intro, or no, somebody made an intro for Action. I was like, OMG, it's Action. I think I was fanboying or something, because he had like 600 subs, and back then 600 subscribers is a lot, so I was like,
Yeah.
holy cow. So yeah, I think it was through an intro. I commented on a video. Yeah.
That's cool. It's interesting to see Action kind of blew up a bit compared to like where he was back 4 years ago.
Oh hell yeah, dude. Very proud of him for real.
Yeah. And again, Action, I will be DMing you on Twitter after this, apologizing for whatever the fuck I did on Skype. If you ever end up
He
watching
probably
this, I don't
doesn't
know.
even remember, dude. He
Yeah.
probably doesn't remember.
I don't know. I don't even remember. I just remember he was really angry at me. And we were in a call too. Like that's why I remember, because we were calling. It wasn't just like messages. He got really angry at me.
I wonder if I was there.
That's all I remember. But let's see here. So what other I guess just in general MCPE YouTubers did you meet or know?
Back then?
Yeah.
I met probably mostly all of them. I think I definitely met Jack Frost Miner. Got in a call with him before.
Well, that's sick.
Acecraft Gaming. Nexty, all those guys, all those OGs. I'm trying to think. There's a couple people like there's this kid named Herotic. He definitely or his name was Will, but he blew up. His name was Harold Brian Skull, and then he changed it to like all this IRL content. He took off. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people just dipped, dude. Honestly, a lot of people quit, and then a lot of people who were known back then either just don't post anymore or are just not as relevant because they are super inactive. So yeah, it's literally like you got Action and AA12, and like RageElixir. Like those are like the only OGs that are really, carrying it out still.
Yeah. I think Action Adventure Gaming still uploads sometimes, but it's not MCPE related. It's Minecraft related, but not MCPE.
Adventure Gaming.
Yeah. He made that one
Yeah.
pig step video that blew up like a few months ago.
Yeah, that dude did not like me back then.
So we already talked about this a bit before the podcast, but what was PEAlert and why did the channel stop uploading so prematurely?
Oh man, PEAlert. I mean, it's just a remake of Drama Alert, just Minecraft PE drama instead. A bunch of youngins cussing like crazy, no filter. Man, we were talking about that. We were like, dude, we need to somehow get all of our supporters to report this channel to take it down, or something, dude, because we don't know the password or username, so we can't private those videos or anything, unfortunately. Oof. Maybe I'll figure it out, but yeah.
Watch the passwords like PEAlert123 or something.
I mean, dude, it's just sad because people really will try to cancel you for anything in 2021, especially if you get really, really big. But
that is true.
I mean, people gotta realize, dude. We were just young, dude. We were like 13 years old, dude. People change,
Yeah.
They mature.
And the internet culture is not the same as it is now.
Definitely not. Back then, dude, I swear, back then people were not sensitive at all. Like, I'm not trying to be like that guy, but I feel like on Twitter, I would always see people just being like, yo, tweeting at somebody, and they would just be like, F you. And then the person would reply, and they would just keep going at it. But they wouldn't just like block each other or nothing. They would just keep going at it. I'm like, damn. Yeah. Nowadays, if someone tweets you that, oh my God, this guy's tweeting me so much hate. And then, you get all your fans to hate on him, and then they block. It's just so much nowadays.
Yeah.
Back then, Twitter was like a war ground. Not like how it is nowadays, where it's like a very one-sided battle's over literally in 1 second.
It is, dude. With like the stands, especially like the Dream stands, if you guys have seen those, or like the Tommy Innit stands that are like drawing those creepy ass pictures of them.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like I just don't know how you can do that. I seriously don't.
I haven't even really seen any of that, and it's just like I see them trending.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's just Dream. Every like now and again, there's like literally Dream could breathe the wrong way and it would be trending.
It's like every other day I see Dream or Corpse Husband or some shit trending on Twitter. Like today is the inauguration of our next president, and that's not the top trending thing. The top trending thing was a Minecraft thing. I think it was Dream. I looked before and I forgot what it was.
Again. He was trending again. They're trying to cancel him again. Like I don't know what, like they're killing the word cancel, They're not actually like if you cancel somebody, you're actually canceling them. That's why if you guys see these newer videos I make, I just talk about this stuff because it's just funny to me. Like, it's just crazy to me.
Yeah, Tommy Innit is literally the third on trending, and the first one is the inauguration.
No, for me the second one is. The first one is Bernie Sanders in a jacket, cozy and casual.
Well, this is for Canada, not America.
Oh yeah, true. But I never thought I'd see. And then below that too, if you scroll down, there's LGBTQ for Corpse, and it's about Corpse Husband. It's like every day it's something different with Minecraft stands and something happening in Minecraft. And I can only imagine being the Twitter staff that have to caption this stuff.
Literally, what was this, like 2 weeks ago? Corpse made a 3-second like audio video of him breathing, and it got like 200,000 likes.
But that's Twitter for you. Twitter is a completely different place.
Wow.
Oh, my bad. 438,000 likes.
You guys wouldn't believe this, dude. You wouldn't believe this. Wow, that is unreal, dude. Unreal. Okay, I see why Tommy Innit's trending now. What happened? So he's actually not getting canceled or nothing. He's actually positive for once. So, Tommy Innit's stream of the Dream SMP finale just peaked at 650,000 viewers. making Tommy the third highest all-time concurrent viewer stream on Twitch, now ahead of
insane.
Ninja/Drake.
Yeah.
Ahead of wow.
And that that Greg guy with the F in his name,
Yeah.
Bref or what, I don't even know. I've never even watched that guy, but yeah, he's got the 1 and 2 record with like 660K. So just think about that. This 17-year-old kid, Tommy Emmett.
Tommy Emmett.
Tommy Emmett. Oh man, I'm gonna get meme for that. But dude, 650,000 people. That's how crazy these stands are for the Dream.
Watch
SMP,
out,
dude.
the stands are gonna come after you for mispronouncing his name.
They did actually. Or, at least the EY stream fans did. I was calling him iStream or something like that. In one of my first videos talking about him that blew up, and they were just going off on me in the comments. They were like, "Dude, you can't even pronounce his name right."
Is it just me, or when someone gets canceled on Twitter, it lasts like 2 to 3 days, and they come out like on top of it, like with more like fans or something like that?
Yeah, it's the cycle, dude. It's the cycle. It's just a sad cycle of like the cancel culture. Like someone needs to document what's happening from 2020 to 2021 because, or at least in 2021, dude. Because I feel like every day someone new has gotten canceled. Like it's just unreal. I can't even catch up.
Same. This is, I don't know. This is part of why I don't use Twitter very much, except for just retweeting memes or tweeting at like 2 to 3 people. Like, I don't know if you've seen my personal Twitter. I literally will tweet like a "doing your mom" reference whenever something like sexual trends. Like hashtag. Oh, I don't even remember any of them, but there's shit like they're just sexual trending hashtags, and I'll just grab a clip of the music video "doing your mom" and I'll just post that with the hashtag. Like I'm pretty. My Twitter is a shitpost Twitter. Because I don't bother tweeting anything legitimate now because I'm very confident I just get canceled for saying anything. I saw someone get canceled the other day for saying they like pineapple on pizza. Like actually get canceled for it. It's like no.
No, there was people actually sending that dude that person death threats, and I was like, come on, man, like y'all like got this much free time with COVID that you really like. I just don't believe it. I really don't.
Yeah. You're willing to go that far for someone saying they like a fruit on their Italian cuisine. Like, man, that's real dedication to being an asshole.
Yeah, man. I'm not trying to, if you guys are younger, no hate to the Generation Z, but these Generation Z kids, man, like people always say, they're just different.
So what originally, like, why originally did you stop uploading Minecraft PE content?
All right, things about to get deep. So, I was always telling people, I was like, yeah, I was demotivated, and that is true, but I just got in that point in my life where things were just not it, like I just wasn't happy, making the videos. My parents, because at this point I was like sophomore year in high school. So my parents were like always asking me, they're like, yo, how come you're never like going out and hanging out with friends? How come you're always inside? And you're just, always on your computer, just wasting your time. But I would always try to tell them, I was always like, yeah, I got 15K subs and I'm like 17. Like, this is really, really good. And they would just always hate on that, and the idea of it. And so, it came to a day where I was like, you know what? I think I'm just not going to post for this whole week and just, try to live life. And things went bad, man. Like, things really did get bad. Like, I started, just started partying more in high school and stuff. And I got to that point where I actually, had a really, really bad breakup and shit. And, before the breakup, I was already taking like a lot of like, just a lot of pills and stuff, man. Like I was taking a lot of downers, and I got really addicted to that, but it was just more of the feeling of being numb, and then a couple weeks go by and I haven't posted and I'm like, you know what? I'm just done with this, with YouTube. I don't want to just be known as that kid who does Minecraft. So, privated all my videos, just disappeared, and I was like, I think I'm just gonna make music now and just live this lifestyle of just partying every single weekend. So it's weird. People probably think I'm like not one of those people who would do that, but nah, bro. Like I was super, super social back in high school. Like I would go to parties every single day. I would drink obviously it's a problem because I was like in high school and drinking like crazy and just, smoking a lot of weed and stuff like that. And I know it's crazy to hear it, like, especially to a lot of my viewers and stuff who are, who just know me as this guy who just seems really like, on top of everything. But the reason why is because I was, I was off of everything, I was literally just not in the right mindset. And yeah, dude, that from 2017 to like I want to say early 2020, life was tough. Like I never want to complain, you know, be like, oh, I was depressed and all this, but like genuinely, when you feel like you have nothing to look forward to, no motivation, you feel constantly numb, and you don't realize it because you know of what you're taking, it really does, you know, fuck you up. And that's why I tell people, man, just if you got a passion in something and it's healthy, keep doing it, man. And that's what I should have kept doing, you know, because now you look back at it, you're like, damn, bro, you're still doing YouTube, but you gave up all that time, you lost all those viewers. But at the same time, I feel like everything happens for a reason. So yeah.
Yeah. And it's not well for I said that way too enthusiastically, like, oh yeah, you just went through all that. Yeah, no. That sucks to hear, but it's good to hear that it seems like you bounced back from all that.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know, I don't think it's that dumb to like start a fresh channel. Especially like I don't know if you saw Seto Sorcerer, who was a decently big mainstream Minecraft YouTuber, came back and he pulled like 20 views on like a over 100k sub channel. So and then he started a new one and he pulls like a couple of thousand a video. So it's not that bad to start a new channel. I think it's a lot better, especially when you've been gone for a while. Especially, you know, for like uploading the same content. What exactly, I guess, who are your big musical influences for your music?
Well, I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah. So down here, I mean, there's people listen to everything, but down here it was really popular with like that kind of like that underground goth genre, like that Lil Peep, you know, that Juice WRLD sound. You know, like I guess that Killer Roy sound. So yeah, like that's what people really do like, and that's what I ended up liking, you know, as well. But I literally listen to everything. So, you know, I don't know. I listen to NLE Choppa, you know, I listen to all sorts of rappers. I'll listen to all sorts of like, you know, musicians, like, or like just singers, like, you know, pop singers like Mun, or like what's her name? Oh, Tate McRae, you know, Halsey, you know, like I gotta tell you, I listen to everything, bro. So to me, my influence is obviously gonna be like Juice WRLD and like Killer Roy and stuff like that. But you know, I listen to everything, so kind of everything.
I'm the opposite way, dude. I've only heard of Juice WRLD out of all that. It's the only one I've heard of. Man, I'm realizing how pigeonholed I am with music. I gotta work on that. Let's see here. Oh yeah, what was now I may be getting this wrong. I'm pretty sure how this was spelled, and how it was pronounced. And this sounds bad, but I'm fairly confident your channel was named this for a point. Wasn't your channel named PoorChigga at one point?
Yeah, or PoorChigga.
Something like that.
Yeah, so it was a meme because that was my NBA 2K name on PlayStation or whatever. Because you guys know the rapper or his name is Rich Brian now, but it used to be Rich Chigga. Yeah, dude. So I just wanted to be a meme, and I was like, let's just name myself PoorChigga because I'm, you know, I'm poor out here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just started sticking with that for a little bit. Played a little 2K a lot. I mean, I still like 2K. I don't play it anymore, but yeah, you know, it was just a little phase I was in, I guess. I regret changing my channel name to that, but yeah.
Yeah. What else here? So, if you're comfortable with sharing this one I wanted to run by you beforehand, but we'll run it by now. So if you're comfortable with sharing this, how much on average did you make during your original YouTube run?
Oh, I mean, I'm definitely comfortable. It was not a lot. I think probably like $2,000 in that whole run. Obviously, that's not a lot because my videos were really short back then, so I didn't really know about all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the most I ever made in a month was probably like $50 to $60. Just know I make more on this new channel with like 7K subs than I ever did on that channel.
Interesting.
So yeah.
I assume a lot of it too comes down to stuff like you probably didn't have monetization for a lot of your like early videos that blew up.
I actually did, but I was in a bad partnership. They were like 60% revenue share. Like that is garbage.
Wow.
Like they jacked 40% of it, and I was barely making enough anyways. But yeah,
that sucks. I remember the only MCN I remember two. There was Content Pixel, which was really small and didn't last, and I knew a friend who got screwed over by them.
Yep, they're garbage.
And then Freedom, who
and I was with them. Yep.
Oof. It seems like they've turned it around, but that's just from what I've seen. I don't actually know anyone who has any like present experience with them.
Yeah, same. You know, same. Like people are always saying like, oh, they're a lot better now, and I'm like, do you know anyone in there? And they're like, no. not
Yeah.
taking that chance.
Might just be good marketing, honestly. I don't know. Let's see. So at any point, including now, with your new channel, was YouTube? Did you see YouTube as your career?
Back then when I was like really motivated, I did, but then I lost that passion. But nowadays I just came more to reality, dude. Like I just started sobering up and stuff. Like probably like 12 months ago, and I just started trying to find hobbies and things that I enjoyed. And I was watching back all those videos, man. I was like, dude, this was actually somewhat entertaining. Like there were some videos that were actually good, and I was like, dude, we got to redo this. We got to try again. Because like to me, YouTube is such a good outlet to express yourself, and just to like let out all your emotions and stuff that you keep in. And like it's also really good for like, I don't know, just trying to like meet new people too, people that you never ever would meet unless you came to this. So I don't know. There's a lot of perks to me, doing YouTube, but perks and benefits. But yeah, I definitely have the passion now still.
That's good. That's good to hear. I meant to mention this earlier, and this has been on my mind for a few years. And I'm looking at one of your thumbnails here on JLove, the 1v1 basketball versus KingJones. So I'm assuming it all worked out okay, but wasn't there a point where KingJones was getting kicked out of his house?
Yeah, dude. So yeah, that's like he always talks about that still, but yeah, there was a point where he did get kicked out of his house. I remember that, and like it all ended up working out for him, but it was just tough, he just having to go through that at such a young age. So we always were there for him with that. But
Yeah, it's good to see that he ended up okay, because I remember like that was one of the last videos I saw. It was I think it was a video he made on his channel saying he's gonna be homeless. That was one of the last videos I saw before I just kind of stopped watching Minecraft PE stuff. But it's good to see in the thumbnail and also just hear that everything ended up okay.
yep. Except for his ankles, they did not end up okay. We snatched them.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So what made you decide to return to YouTube and also create a new channel?
What got me to return to YouTube? Very simple, man. It was just, missing it. Like anything in life that you once loved or liked, if you ever take a break from it and then you think about it a couple years down the road, you're definitely gonna have feelings of nostalgia.
Yeah.
And that's what happened to me. But oh man, I just wanted to come back for some reason. I really can't explain why I decided to do it, but like I mean obviously it was because I wanted to have fun with it again, but I don't know. I think I just felt like there was something that there was like an unfinished chapter, like there was some unfinished business still. So that's the way I looked at it when I came back. But now I'm very hyped. I came back, very hyped.
Yeah. And it's good to see you're back. It was really cool. Although I'll be honest, I do not watch all of your videos, but I will open like 30 tabs of YouTube and then get through 2 and then close Chrome. So I barely get through the videos I set out to watch in a day to begin with. So I don't have a lot of time to watch YouTube much anymore. But
I mean, yeah, don't trip, dude. There's like 300 videos in my watch later, and I'm just like, damn.
oh,
piled up.
You're lucky. I have 3 watch laters because there's a limit of 5,000 videos per playlist. So I've had to make 3. And I still haven't made my way through one of them.
Oh man.
I think my original one, like the stock YouTube one's the closest thing to complete. But there's like 200 to 400 videos that I haven't seen. And also YouTube won't auto clear out with their feature the videos I've already watched. Like it says it does and it doesn't. So I just can't be bothered to go through and delete like 4,000 videos.
That's understandable. For sure.
But it was cool to see you're back. I remember seeing, I don't remember if it was the video on JLove or if it was the video on your new channel, but I did end up finding your new channel. It was cool to see that you are back. Quick question here, just because I didn't look it up beforehand. Does like RageElixir and AE12 and everyone, do they still make Minecraft PE videos, or have they just transitioned to Minecraft, like in general?
Doesn't matter. They do what Action does, and they just do either one, and their fans don't. It just doesn't even matter anymore, honestly.
Yeah.
Like that. You know what I mean? Like they just literally like whatever the video idea works best on, they'll hop on. So I guess the best answer is both.
That makes sense. Yeah. Because I remember like you were saying, it was a really toxic community where if you if you were part of the MCP community, you were expected to never leave and always stand by the mobile version. Or at least that's what it seemed like.
Yeah, people aren't looking at it like that. Like this Bedrock versus like Java, debate. To me, it's already over, man. Like I think Java's kind of, it's not dying, but it's kind of dying. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of dying. People don't want to admit it, but like the servers, at least for the PvP element, like you've got Hypixel and what else? No one else can name another server, dude, because they just don't have, they don't have like that. Like they kind of lost their toxic PvP community, honestly. And I think it came to Bedrock instead with like Hive and stuff.
Yeah, there is this I'll take this time to both mention something and shamelessly promote our Minecraft server, minecraft.SATAMonkeys.com, where we have a modded survival server that is open to anyone, provided you download the mods on your own stuff, because you can't run it without it. There's this plugin I found that allows, and it's like really close to being like 100% complete and fully compatible. It allows Bedrock to connect to Java Edition servers, and it's sick.
Actually, yeah.
It's really cool.
So I see how it works. You literally you can play from you can play on Bedrock and you're playing on a Java server. Like it's so weird. And you can do vice versa. So yeah, I've seen a few people make videos on that.
There are like 3 or 4 different plugins. I forget. I think the one I used had green in the name. I'd have to go look. I have it somewhere on my server next to me, but I don't want to look right now. But yeah, it was really cool. And they're like, you look at their changelog for like stuff they have to fix, and it's stuff like allow user to change skins or fix mining this block. But it's all the big shit is there, and which is huge. But and then if you could collab, we're gonna quickly transition here. If you could collab with any one YouTuber, who would it be?
Any YouTuber in the world?
Any YouTuber in the world.
Man, that's like giving a kid, a Christmas present that's like the size of a house, dude. It's like, wow. That's nuts. Oh man, this is a tough question. I actually want to think about this. Honestly, like I would probably just like, this is probably a weird question. I mean, dude, I want to say some sort of gaming YouTuber, but I'm probably just gonna be like, nah. I think I would just say Joe Rogan. Honestly, like being on a Joe Rogan podcast, like my life would be set for real. Like if I can ever get to that point, I'd be hyped.
I've never watched a single Joe Rogan podcast.
They're very good, dude. They're very good. I'm not gonna lie.
Should probably watch one. I think I've only seen like 3 episodes of the Misfits podcast, of 1 episode of the official podcast, and that's it. I've never, as someone who runs a podcast, I've watched like 3.
I mean, I know a lot of my friends who make music and stuff that don't listen to a lot of music. So yeah, it's weird how that works. But no, dude, I would recommend watching him, because the reason why I like him is because he's not all about like, the fame and all that stuff. Like he likes to interview random people. Like he literally had a plumber come on, just some random, everyday plumber. And, he was just interviewing him. And like, it's like the style they do it, and like their vibe that they have in their podcast is just so chill.
Yeah.
I run with it, or I like it, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I've only seen the memes and some of the big stuff that's come out of it. Like the Elon Musk thing was big, and then Alex Jones calling himself retarded was another big one.
Well, you cannot say that. Fitz got canceled for saying that.
Oh,
yeah, I was
forgot.
literally gonna say that. Yep, Fitz got canceled, dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm saying it in a quote context. I'm quoting Alex
That
Jones.
is true. That is true, guys. He literally just quoted that. But like, yeah, I mean, I don't even think you should get canceled for calling yourself that. Now, obviously, should you be saying the word in that manner? Probably not. But at the same time, it's like, are you guys really gonna get, that offended to the point you're gonna cancel somebody for, talking down on themselves? Like if he was saying it to somebody else, I'd understand, but he's literally just talking about himself. But like I said, man, that's how sensitive people are nowadays, sadly. So
yeah, I saw this this is like the only Twitter drama in the past year I've actually seen like unfold while I was on Twitter. Ricky Berwick and some random person who apparently is like a caretaker for disabled people, like she just attacked Ricky Berwick because he was selling shirts that said like "I'm a retard," but it's Ricky Berwick, and she was trying to say he can't say that. I don't, or that he was, no, it was something like "I'm a cripple" or something like that. Not retard, but I think there was that too. and
I'm
it didn't
so
make any
confused.
sense.
I'm just so confused, dude. It's like that vegan teacher, if you guys know her, the one who's always mad at
Oh
Tommy
my.
in it and stuff. Like, what's wrong with y'all for real, dude? Like, seriously, like, just to like, I don't understand, dude. Like, you definitely should speak your mind on Twitter, but there's just some things you should just not reply to, you know? And that's one of them right there. Like, come on now.
She's inserting herself into things that just make no sense.
It
Yeah.
doesn't. It really doesn't. Like, if it was somebody who wasn't, who didn't have a disability and they had that on their shirt, like, I would understand why you somewhat. I mean, yeah, I would understand why you'd be kind of mad. But like, dude, come on now. Like, it's just, that's one that makes you just scratch your head, huh? And you're just like, damn. I need
Yeah,
to hop off Twitter.
She was pushing the narrative that she was more qualified to speak for disabled people than someone who's literally disabled and has like a million subs. And I don't know. I didn't understand it, and she continued for days. That was the best part. I checked back 3 days later and she was still tweeting about it. No one else was like her account was dead pretty much. No likes, no retweets, but she was still tweeting about it. I don't get people like that. I don't know if they do it for attention or if they think they're entitled, but there's so many people like that on Twitter.
I mean, it's just, that's like I said, people are just so sensitive now. Like, think about it. What made her realize that? Well, it was her scrolling through the timeline, seeing that tweet, and think about it. That as soon as she saw that tweet of the picture of him having the shirt on, that's free real estate in her head. That lived in her head for like, I don't know. You said in the next couple of days, and did not leave. That was like I just can't believe that. Like I told people, man, you gotta have a clear mind out here, especially if you're like especially if you have a big following too, man. Like, you got to realize, like, don't focus on the negatives and stuff, man. Like, these haters and stuff. Obviously, if you're getting canceled to the point where everyone on Twitter's talking about it, you probably should speak up about it. But like, there's like 1 or 2 people tweeting you stuff like that, just ignore it for real.
Yeah. I
It's
swear,
annoying.
I'm gonna title this like the Twitter discussion podcast. That's what it's about. To do it away. Yeah.
Twitter.com.
Twitter.com. Yeah.
I
I don't
Twitter
have
has been taken off.
Oh, what'd you say?
Twitter has been taken off though.
That's true. They hit. Was it last year for the first time they're like profitable to invest in?
Mm-hmm. That
That
actually is true.
I can only imagine investing in Twitter like however many years ago and seeing last year, oh my god, they're finally in the green. It's like $6 a share or something stupid. Like, man, wow.
I'm surprised it took that long, honestly.
Yeah, actually, the more I think about it, yeah. And that Facebook was on top of Twitter. I think technically they're still bigger than Twitter, but after like the Cambridge Analytica stuff, you would have thought that Twitter would just have immediately taken off, and it didn't.
Well, did you notice one thing too with Twitter? You probably didn't notice like a couple years ago, and that's ads. Like, you don't like
Yeah.
you watch like a 10-second video now and get an ad on Twitter. It's like, damn.
I'm looking at my ad. I have Twitter pulled up right now, and I'm looking at my ad blocker, and it says there's so many ads that it's blocked. It says less than 1K, but it's
Yeah.
close enough that it's abbreviated it. I don't know. I remember I think I'd get like 2 to 3 ads per like 7 scrolls on mobile back like a few years ago. Because the last time I actually like got into like really used Twitter was like 2018, before when I was banned. Add that to the list of
Don't
platforms.
vote
I'm banned
Tyler
from.
1.
Yeah,
Twitter's trying to suppress Tyler 1.
yeah. That let me. That was like the first experience I had, letting me know that Twitter is not the same. Tweeting vote, and these were song lyrics, by the way, from the song "Vote Tyler 1." It was literally just "Vote Tyler 1 or we fucking kill you," and it's like you've been banned for for threatening someone. And it didn't make any sense. And I appealed it 4 times saying these are song lyrics, here's the song, and Twitter would not accept the ban appeal.
Yeah, I was pissed off at Twitter for a while too, because my account was suspended. My Twitter account that I just followed you on now, or
Oof.
like 30 minutes ago. Yeah, 3 years, dude. It was suspended because some freaking kid. Dude, like, I just don't understand that. How can one kid like just spam report me with a bunch of his friends? Because we got in like some little drama, and then I get banned. Like, I don't understand how Twitter's just like that.
That's
Like,
that's dumb as shit.
No valid reason. I had no valid reason to get banned at all. And then they finally like emailed me and they were like, "Well, we're sorry about that." And then they finally gave me my account back, and I was like, "Let's go." But I was still pissed off.
Yeah, my current account, Revival Graphics, it was actually banned for about a year and a half, and I contacted Twitter. I originally appealed it like I think once or twice with Twitter, and they said it was it for whatever behavior. And I eventually one day I just sat down and I went through all the tweets and I went through everything and I couldn't find what they were talking about. And so I sent them another appeal saying like, I have not been able to find anything related to whatever behavior you're describing. I forget what they said it was. And they're like, oh yeah, sorry. It was our automated like banning bot and it accidentally banned your account for a year and a half. And we also
Accidentally.
we also accidentally manually denied your prior appeals. And then I got this account back. But I couldn't get the one that tweeted, vote Tyler 1 or we fucking kill you. That one's gone. They've said if I try and appeal it again, they'll just stop responding to all requests for anything from them. So I can't actually appeal that again. But I don't know. That's why I just knew at that point Twitter wasn't the same platform. That's why I don't really use it. And then Instagram's not much better because I won't get into it, but you can find some interestingly illegal stuff on Instagram by literally typing in one word. It's great. It's really awful. So I left Instagram for a bit, but that's at this point we're just getting more into social media discussion.
We're just talking shit on social media now.
Yeah.
We're canceling Twitter now.
I
mean, to be fair, if Twitter got canceled, a lot of people would not get canceled anymore. Low key.
I have one other thing I want to ask, because I'm fairly certain, and Melon's gonna know what I'm talking about here. And I'm fairly certain you mentioned it in a video, Pocket. It may have been someone else, but I know an MCPE YouTuber did, and it wasn't like Rage or 812. It wasn't one of the huge people. Do you remember Andy Yalda?
I feel like that name rings a bell, but I don't really remember him.
He had this like it was a generic like mushroom cow in a suit skin. I hate that guy.
I really don't.
Maybe it wasn't you then. It was could have only been like 3 or 4 people. It was either like you or maybe it was Dan Levi or maybe it was even YaBoiAction. I'd have to go really try and look for it. He was this like kind of piece of shit, kind of not, because he was really young and kind of just dumb dude on Twitter who was an asshole to everyone, and he would just every day on Twitter he would call out someone new. Like, he'd tweet like 3 normal things, then call out some random person, and then it eventually amounted to him calling out Minecraft Pocket Edition YouTubers, and I know you were one of them, and I know RageElixir was one of them, but it was like every day something new. One of the YouTubers responded to him a few times, then made a video on him. I remember talking to him like, dude, you gotta stop. Because he also happened to be affiliated with a thing me, Melon, and another dude named Mike were working on, like a MCPE server. Like, dude, you gotta stop. And this is if Twitter wants to ban my current account, this is your argument for it, Twitter. I got so annoyed with him one day. I'm like, I want to see how stupid this guy is. So I went to his account. It was Andy Yalda 2005, I believe. And I literally just entered his username into the password thing and got into his account. It was the funniest shit in the world.
No way. You guessed someone's password?
But it was his username. It was just his straight up username.
Dude, it's like you literally, damn, never mind. I was going to say that, but that was just too out of line. Yeah, dude, I don't know how you can do that, honestly. That's crazy to me. Like think about it. You hacked him without but it was his fault. Like, why would you put your user? I mean, then again, that's kind of smart, but that's also kind of stupid, right? Would you ever? I mean, think about it. People really wouldn't type in your username for your password, but damn, that's crazy.
The only reason I can think someone would do that is if they're trying to make, because like Twitter, I don't know if they do this now. They used to send you an email saying like, hey, this person at this IP address logged into your account. Is this you? So, the only reason I can think is if someone wanted to just create, if they found the right way to do it, they could just create a mass IP logger by spam adding people, starting drama, and people then saying like, my password's unguessable. And just IP grabbing. That's the only reason I can think of why someone would do that. But this clearly wasn't that.
Too, right there.
Yeah, Andy, like, he was not very happy with me, and I eventually ended up giving him the account back. But it was I laughed so fucking hard. I remember I was in bed. It was like 11 p.m. I was about to go to sleep, and I just kind of jokingly thought like, there's no way he's this stupid. And I got in, and I fucking lost it. It was the dumbest shit in the world.
You probably started hella drama, didn't you? You probably started DMing people just saying like, "Hey, screw you, dude."
I DM'd 2 people because I did look at his DMs, and he was in DMs like 2 of these YouTubers. They were way smaller. I think they only had like at most 1,000 subs. But he was just talking mad shit for no reason, and I apologized on his behalf. I said like, "Hey, this is at," and my name at the time was TGB. Like, so at it's TGB, I have his account, and I'm sorry you had to go through this because he's being a piece of shit. That's like the most I did with his DMs, I think. He was also, he potentially was I think spamming was Elite MC. One of the mobile Minecraft server providers you could buy from. He was like spamming them.
I remember that.
Yeah, his account was interesting. And I think he had like 12 drafted unsent tweets, and they were all just random garbage. But I don't remember too much of that other than that little bit. But I do remember I know he called you out, and probably every single other MCPE YouTuber, and he would just keep with it every day. And he did end up gaining like 120 followers. He had a small following on YouTube, and I remember, let me search it now. You could search his name on YouTube, and the first result was a drama video on him. And he would auto-complete in search results. Oh, it doesn't show up anymore. That's disappointing. It used to, and I miss it. But those videos have probably gotten deleted. And he doesn't show up anymore, unfortunately.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know if you remember that, but it's great. It was fun times. But that was in a different era. So Twitter, if you want to ban this account now, you have an actual excuse to, because I've violated your rules. But
they're probably gonna ban you, honestly.
I wouldn't honestly care that much if they did. It's Twitter. I wasn't on Twitter for 2 years. It was fine. Whenever I go on Twitter now, I just feel like I'm wasting time again, so I wouldn't mind having an excuse to not scroll through and look at memes for an hour instead of doing literally anything else. But yeah, I don't have any other questions here. Epic or Melon, do you guys have any questions?
No.
Pocket, do you have anything for us? Oh, sorry, go ahead, Mel.
I do have one question. So when you're writing music, do you like have an idea? Do you write the lyrics first, or do you do the mixing first? How does I'm interested in how you go through your
Yeah, man. So yeah, so basically I usually I have written songs before where I write the lyrics, but you usually don't want to do that if you're trying to stay on beat. But that's the thing. Usually this is what you're gonna do. If you already found a beat or whatever that you want to use or whatever, yeah, usually you just start writing to it, So to me, I just get an idea of what I'm thinking about, like what I want to write about, like what I want to, make the, main. First, I think of what emotion is this song, is it happy? Is it sad? Is it,
Uh-huh.
And then I just kind of base it off of that. But yeah, what else do you what do you mean by what else do you mean by that? In more depth, of how I write it and stuff.
Oh, I was just curious whether you have when you start writing music, whether you write the lyrics in mind or you do the song first. I was just curious in that.
Well, there's some days where actually I have this thing. I learned this from my friend Action. So sometimes whenever I say something, if I ever say something super slick or anything kind of remarkable, or I think it's a bar, I'll write it down in my notes with all my bars. So if in case I ever have writer's block, I can look to that. But usually I write it all off the top. You know what I mean? Just as soon as I'm listening to the beat, I just listen to it for 30 seconds to and then just put it in right there. It's really hard at first though, honestly. It's really, really hard writing at first, and then you're gonna run into writing the same words or the same things and saying the same things over and over.
Uh-huh.
But eventually you'll get over the hump and all that. But yeah, no, I just usually write over the beats. But no, I have written the other way you thought about, which is just after, or not after, but without the beat, you know, just like writing it. So I've done that too.
Oh, okay.
You could really do whatever you want though.
I don't know. That was a good question, Mo, because that's actually one I've just thought about in general for like not about asking here, but just in general. Because I've started making my own music as well. Nothing's out yet, but I could not figure out what do I start with first. And I just had a guy make a beat first, and I went from that.
Yeah, that's probably what you should do. If you're just starting off, I would not recommend just writing the lyrics first. That's gonna be too hard to like try to get on flow with. I mean, yeah.
I think the only thing I did was there was this meme diss track I did 2 of them, and I wrote the lyrics for those first because they were kind of jokes, and then I just had someone make a beat that formed to it. But for my legitimate stuff, I've started with a beat first. Yeah, I don't have anything else. So do you have anything questions for us, Pocket?
Yeah, man. I actually do.
All right.
So why do you guys do podcasts?
Well, I can't speak for them, and I can say it's just in some ways it's an easier form of content to do than really edited stuff. And also one of the really edited videos I did could get me canceled, so I had to privatize it, and I'm not very happy about that. Because I spent
video.
It was one of the Ring of Elysium videos. I spent 2 weeks like of nonstop editing, and I had to private it because it sucks.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
I know. At least for me, it wasn't really a plan I had to do. He just asked me if I wanted to come on. It's just I've been on most of them ever since, like all the ones that I can be in. So.
And then Melon's a recent addition. I got, what was it? Melon, what did I ask you? Besides the first time where you said sure, and then you weren't there for like 4 months.
Sometime in the fall of 2020, I don't know, around that time.
Yeah, that sounds right. I don't know. We've gotten more serious with it though. Like I got our host Small Boy Bear, who's not here right now because we didn't need everyone here for an interview. I got Bear a new microphone. I got Melon a new microphone. We have a bit of money set aside for like just promoting stuff or setting up giveaways and things, like on Patreon stuff, which is still in the works. So we still have a bit to do, but we've gotten a lot more serious about it. I really want it to work, and I'm willing to put in the effort for it. And these guys are too, because like all of the hosts have pretty much just been host and helped me with this for I think over a year now, with not getting paid at all, because it's not like we have money to pay you guys with, because we don't. We really only have it for like very special things like promoting or a one-time thing giveaway. We did a merch drop and made $6 off of it, and then figured out the guy was for all intents and purposes, a scammer. But we're trying. Yeah, we do. I started the podcast just as easier content that I could produce once a month, which is now once a week, which is so we actually get views, and it doesn't just look like I have a dead channel. Actually, the podcast is going to be moving channels soon to my old one, which has monetization enabled. But now it's more of a us wanting to make it work. I'd hope. Again, I can't speak for Melon and Epic, but I can speak for myself. I do want it to work, and I'm willing to put in the effort for it.
I think you guys got a cool cast. I think the one thing you guys could work on probably is just trying to promote better, and like I would probably name a channel, like, because I noticed the channel name is Fat. I would probably name it the SATAMonkeys Podcast or something like that. That way it's just easier to search up too.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, that's the thing, dude. Podcasts are really hard to come up with, but to like grow. But like as soon as you grow with podcasts, you were set for life. Like you were literally gonna have your career. And it's just so fun because you got to talk to new people every day.
Yeah.
And just talk about new things every day too. So I definitely see what you guys mean on that, or what you mean at least. But yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. The channel we're moving it to is it's quite the fucking meme that I was bullied for. Do you remember those old like sub for sub apps?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I used I used one of those on my original channel. which I've now renamed. You're not. It's called Cheese Bubger. It'll probably still show up in search results. But that used to be the Gaming Baguette, which is what TGB was the abbreviation for. That was the alias I met both Epic and Melon under.
No way.
Yeah. I think I don't remember what I haven't privated on that channel. I'd have to look. There's like if there are videos public, it's either all of them or 3. I don't remember which. But yeah, that still has monetization somehow. Whereas my main channel doesn't at all. So we're definitely going to be moving to that. And there's a chance, depending on how things go, that we'll already have moved to that, and this podcast will be the first one to go onto that channel. I still have to look into
the premiere
moving
podcast.
it. Yeah, but I don't have any of the stuff backed up anymore because it was kind of a decision we made at the end of 2020. Like, hey, we should probably move it to that channel.
Yeah.
And I'm finally confident enough to say I don't care if I had, sub for sub at this point. It's been dead for years, and it's a channel with ads, so I'll just use it.
They probably removed all those inactive subs anyways. They usually, yeah, especially if it was a long time ago, they're definitely gone.
I wouldn't say that because I think out of
Well, it depends. Like, were they actually bots or were they like just other real people just doing the same thing?
They weren't bots. They were all like real people. Like it wasn't like a buy subs app. It was a free sub for sub app.
I mean, it depends. If they're active with their YouTube account still and subbed, yeah, they won't get unsubbed. But if they haven't used their account in like 4 or 5 years, they're gonna get deleted by YouTube.
Yeah, I'm expecting a big drop when I start uploading there again because
How many subs do you have on that channel?
right now it only has about 1,000 something. When I left it had 1,270 something, and now it's down to about 1,000, and it's just been going down.
You guys are fine. Yeah, you guys are fine.
Yeah, I'm surprised it still has ads. Because the view to subscriber count and everything, that channel, although it was capable of having ads with old YouTube rules, when they updated them, I expected it to be gone, and they're not. It still is ad enabled. So it really shouldn't be, and I don't know why it is. But I've uploaded like unlisted videos there just to share with a friend or something. Just because that's also the account I'm subscribed to everyone on. I'm not going to go resub to every channel I've ever subbed to on Fatt. That other one was my main, so that's like what I subscribe to people on. With Cheese Bubger. I don't know. I'm just kind of shocked ads are enabled and that it hasn't gotten deleted. But
For real.
yeah,
For real. That's crazy. Your ads are still enabled. Holy cow.
Yeah, I'm kind of half feeling that the second I upload something there and make it public, it'll be like, oh, you're no longer eligible for ads, and I won't be surprised if it does that because
no, I don't think they'll do that. My JLive channel was the same way. Like I still had ads somehow, so I was like, or still monetized. So I was like, all right.
Yeah, well, true, but I think your channel does meet the requirements, the modern day requirements.
There was no way, dude. I had all my videos piloted. There was no way. I think YouTube just doesn't check on every account, honestly. I really think that's the answer.
That might be it.
Some accounts just, I don't know why. They should be demonetized, but they're not,
Yeah. And I'm also hoping with 1,000 subs every now and then, like with the 3 uploads that are on it, which are literally just shit posts. I believe one of them I showed my band teacher in 8th grade. Like that's the type of quality we're talking about here. I just posted a meme there. That meme post got like 40 views in a few days, and it's not even my meme. It wasn't it wasn't anything, and it got 40 views. So I hopefully it'll at least pull a bit more views than my current channel gets, because you're searching up in order to get to my channel, unless I directly link it, you're searching up like an unknown name to find another unknown name podcast that is way too long to ever get in the algorithm for recommended. Even if I were to like pay YouTube to put it like top title card of videos, they're not going to recommend a 1 hour podcast. That's just how YouTube is, unless it's Joe Rogan or the Misfits or something. Yeah.
Joe Rogan and the Misfits. Oh man. No, yeah, for real. That sounds good though.
Yeah.
I really do wish you guys luck though, man, in the future. I really can't see you guys taking flight for real. So just keep staying with it, man.
Well, thank you. And it's great to see you back. And I do hope you
Appreciate that,
continue your channel growth.
Appreciate that, for real.
But yeah, that's all we have. Anything you wanna promote before we close out here?
Yeah, just that moment of silence right there. I just want to
Yeah.
promote. I'm kidding. Nah, for real. Nah, guys, I do want to promote the Empire. If you guys haven't checked that out, go check out Empire Create on YouTube. It's like my little content creation team. But yeah, aside from that, nothing really. I hope you guys all have a good day, man.
Yep.
And if you guys stuck around, if you actually watched the podcast this long, you're a real one. Just know that. So, yeah.
You heard it here first from Pocket. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Fat. You know everyone else. We said at the start. Because I'm not gonna say them all at the end anymore. It doesn't make sense to. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.